Hello everyone, on January 18, recently. That's the privilege of a genius smiling face with sunglasses. Just how exceptional Jungkook was that Big Hit's casting director broke precedent for him. When people talk about Jeon Jungkook, they often focus on the polished global superstar he is today. But long before sold-out stadiums and chart-topping hits, Jungkook was already an anomaly, so exceptional that BigHit Entertainment quietly bent its own rules for him. At just 13 years old, Jungkook auditioned for Superstar K. He didn't make it far on the show, but his raw potential was impossible to miss. Multiple major agencies reached out to him with offers, each seeing something rare in the shy Busan teenager. What set Big Hit apart was not flashy promises, but one person's conviction. The company's casting director reportedly believed Jungkook wasn't just talented, but once in a generation. That belief alone marked a break from precedent. At the time, Big Hit was a small company with limited resources and a clear system. Trainees were expected to adapt to the company. Jungkook reversed that logic. Instead of forcing him to fit an existing mold, Big Hit chose to invest around him. They signed him despite his young age, despite fierce competition from larger labels, and despite the risk that comes with betting so heavily on potential rather than polish. The most striking example of this exception was the decision to send Jungkook to Los Angeles for specialized training. For a pre-debut trainee in a struggling agency, this was almost unheard of. Dance, vocals, performance, stage presence. Big Hit decided that if Jungkook had gaps, they would close them properly, at the source. It wasn't favoritism, it was foresight. Even within BTS, Jungkook's role reflected that early confidence. He wasn't just another trainee added to a lineup. He became the center, the main vocalist, and eventually the embodiment of the group's performance identity. The company trusted him with responsibility far beyond his years, and time proved that trust was not misplaced. That's the privilege of a genius, fans often say, half joking, half serious. But in Jungkook's case, it's accurate. Big Hit broke precedent not because they wanted to, but because they recognized something they couldn't afford to lose. Jungkook wasn't shaped solely by the system. The system, in many ways, reshaped itself around him.